What's going on, everybody? All right, so I know this is mainly a truck channel, I know that, but what truck guys don't like knives? And I just got quite a few knives in over the past few months, and I actually thought about reviewing these one at a time, but I didn't know if it'd be worth a video one at a time, so I'm just going to talk about all these at once. Now, there's about 4 or 5 knives on the table, and like I said, these all have come in the last few months, and actually 2 of them just came in today. And I love the 2 that came in today, and I wanted to share those with you and kind of show you what my knife tastes are, and you can leave in the comment section what your knife tastes are as well. Now, these are all fixed blades. I don't have folders on the table right now. I do have a few folders or several folders, but these are all fixed blades. Like I said, they came in within the last 2 or 3 months, and these 2 are actually came in today. So what I'm going to talk about first is actually my favorite one that came in. So I'm going to turn the camera down to the table now and show you everything on it. Okay, so move this stuff out of the way right here just a little bit. I did make some notes, pretty much the same notes for each knife. But this is actually the Bastianelli, I believe that's how you say it, Acarin Law Sanction. This is actually from Italy. This is actually my favorite knife that I've got in a long time. This will be the box that it came in or comes in. And when you open it, this is actually what the knife looks like. Now, it's not a huge knife, and the way I plan on carrying this whenever I do is I'm actually going to put straps on it and carry it in the small of my back for left-hand draw. That's the way I do plan on carrying this. So it does have a Kydex sheath with several holes in it, so you can attach it several different ways. You could make it a neck knife. You could make it inside the waistband or small of the back, or scout carry as it's commonly known. But this is just a beautiful knife. And right here it says made by Viper, Italy. So if we take it out, you can see it's got a beautiful Warren Cliff blade. I really like that skull with like tiger claw marks through it and stuff. And I want to say that I can actually get pretty much a full grip on this knife. It may be like 3 3/4 inch grip, but this jimping right here is amazing. I have never seen jimping this good on the back of a knife, and it runs all the way down almost to the end of the spine right there. There's also jimping back here on the ends of the handle, so that you can actually get a better grip on it as well. It is full tang, and it does have a lanyard loop, which I will not be running a lanyard on this, and it does have G10 removable scales. So let's get into some of the specs here. The overall length from tip to tang is 6.25 inches. The blade length is 3 inches with a cutting edge of 2.75. Now, the blade steel is Bowler N690, which is a really good steel. The weight of this knife is a mere 2.86 ounces. I mean, it does not weigh nothing, but I want to show you something. It's basically perfectly balanced right there. I mean, it's amazing. Inside, I actually had it balanced up a little bit closer, but basically right over the first stud there, it is perfectly balanced. And it feels really good in the hand. They made this knife just about perfect for the size it is and the way I want to carry it. I searched a long time before I found a knife that I really wanted to buy and carry this way. The sheath, of course, is made of Kydex, and I bought this from Blade HQ, and the price was $145. Now, this isn't a cheap knife, but when you buy like premium steels and from a higher end manufacturer, you're going to pay a little bit more for knives. And since this was exactly what I was looking for, I didn't care to pay a little bit more or a little bit of a premium to get something exactly what I wanted. Now, this knife could be used for EDC uses. I mean, you could food prep with it. You could just cut open boxes and stuff like that. Or it could be made for tactical use, because this Warren Cliff blade, the way it comes down to that fine point, does thrust and penetrate very well, and this thing is razor sharp. Like I said, this is actually my favorite knife that I've gotten in a while, and let's hear it click into the sheath. You can hear it does click in. It's not so tight that it won't come out, but you can see just pulling on it like this, you do have to put a little bit of effort in it to actually get that out. Again, this is made by Bastianelli, and it is the Acheron Law Sanction. I guess that's, I'm probably butchering that if I was guessing, but that's what they call it. I highly recommend this knife so far. I really like it. I've only had it like a day, but man, it feels good. I mean, it feels really good in the hand. It feels like once you grip this knife with these serrations, I mean, it feels like it isn't going anywhere, and it will follow your thumb. With your thumb on top, it'll follow your thumb no matter where your thumb goes, so it's pretty easy to use in that situation. So moving on, this is also the knife that came in today. This is also a Bastianelli. It is called the BB Drago Cutter V2. This was actually the first knife I seen of them. I was looking for a good neck knife, and when I come across this one and some photos on Google, because sometimes I can't find what I want just looking for stuff. So I get on Google and type in neck knife or whatever, scout carry, and I just look at photos until I find exactly what I'm looking for, and then I will Google that. Now, I want to say I was going to order this one in the same pattern as this one, or same color with the stonewash finish, but I wound up finding this one, and I couldn't find this one in the DLC black finish that I found this one in. This one is a tiny little knife. You can also see like the tiger claws or bear claws right there. It does have the jimping just like its bigger brother does across the spine right there. Now, this is more of a neck knife in my opinion, but when they ship this with this little loop right here. And this is for inside the waistband carry. Now, I will be taking this off. These are the kind of loops that I will be adding to this to carry this scout style. Yeah, I already have these ordered. I can't remember what the name of the place is, Half Face or something like that. I can't remember what the name of the place is, but I do have 2 of these ordered for that knife because I didn't know this was coming with one. But I will take this off and put a lanyard on this, and I'll show you what kind of lanyard I'm going to put on it here in a minute. It does come with a little piece of paracord right here, and I want to say that this one is tight. And it's a neck knife, and I guess that's why they make it tight. This is also a Kydex sheath, just like that one. But with this lanyard, you can see right here, this is a 2.5 finger neck knife. I mean, that's all you're getting on is 2.5 fingers. But with this lanyard loop, it actually feels really good in the hand. It almost feels like you get a full grip with that lanyard on there. But again, it is the Bowler N690 steel. It has an overall length of 4.5 inches. The blade length is 2 inches with a cutting edge of 1.875. So the cutting edge really isn't much less than the blade length itself. With these Wharncliffe blades, you do get a lot of cutting edge. The weight is 1.5 ounces. This knife weighs nothing. I mean, nothing. The sheath is Kydex, and the price from Blade HQ was $125. Now, that's going to scare a lot of people off. But again, when you buy from a premium company with premium steels, you're going to pay a little bit more for it. And again, the way this is in the hand, it goes wherever your thumb goes. This could definitely be used for you know, any kind of task on EDC, opening boxes, stuff like that, or a latch ditch effort in self-defense. But this was actually the little knife I was looking for when I found this one, and this one is actually my favorite. I do like this. This will be my new neck knife more than likely. But I just love that Wharncliffe blade design. It does have G10 scales just like the other one, and it does have a black finish to it. I believe that's like a DLC or something like that. I can't remember what finish is on it, but it does have that black finish. And the reason I went with the black finish on this is I felt like it might protect the blade more, because when I carry a knife neck style or around my neck, you know, there's a lot of sweat that can get on the knife there, and I just felt like that finish would actually protect the blade more than having a stonewash finish. And let's listen to it click in here, because this one really clicks in. You can hear that click in, but there's what the sheath looked like, and it will hang this way from my neck whenever I wear it. Really like both these knives. Love the quality. The fit and finish is superb, and the blade style is awesome as well. Okay, next up is the RMJ Tactical Dragonfly. Now, I was looking for a good push dagger, And I looked and looked, and RMJ Tactical has a very good reputation. Now, if you order one of these, it will not come with a paracord here. I actually wrap mine in paracord because it's just metal, and I think it feels a little bit better in your hand with paracord on it than it does with just the metal. And also, it won't be as cold in the wintertime, pushed up against your skin with the paracord against it. I know I'm a pansy, but these are also like the loops that I will be putting on the Law Sanction or Sanction or however you pronounce that. But this one actually came with those. The RMJ Tactical actually came with them. You carry it scout style in the front of your body. This does also, I don't think that's Kydex. It doesn't look like it's Kydex, but I believe they said it was Kydex, but it does say Kydex, but it doesn't feel like normal Kydex to me. But that's the way they list it, so that's what we're going to call it. We're going to call it the sheath Kydex. Now, in case you don't know what a push dagger is, here's what a push dagger is. And you hold it like this right here. You can do tasks while it's in your hand and don't have to worry about dropping it and stuff like that. And I think we can all figure out what you do with it after that. But there is a push dagger, and this has an overall length of 4.75 inches, 4 3/4 if you want to call it that. Blade length of 2.25, a cutting edge of 2.125, so the cutting edge is just a little bit shorter, as you can see right there. The blade material is Nitro V. The weight is 1.92 ounces. Again, this thing literally weighs nothing. The sheath is Kydex, and the price of this is $135, and I ordered it from Nashville Tactical Lounge. They were one of the few places that had these in stock, and it's not that far from me, so I went ahead and ordered it from them. And I'm glad I did, because my next knife up after this, actually they sent me for free, and I was kind of surprised when I got it in the box with this. But let's listen to this go in. This thing goes in tight. And when I wear this, I really don't notice it's there. You would think this right here would push against you, and it does a little bit, but you get used to that fairly quickly. And as tight as this is to your body and as thin as this is right here, you really don't even notice that it's there. Now, the ball on the back where I tied this actually sits down below your belt line, so that doesn't really push into you either. This is just an awesome push dagger from RMJ Tactical, and it was actually the perfect for what I was looking for, so that's why I ordered this one. Again, not a cheap knife, but RMJ Tactical is known for very high quality, and this piece really shows that quality off. So next, like I said, when I got this, I was very surprised to find this neck knife in with it. Now, I added the paracord to it, and this will be what I put on the small neck knife over here from Bastianelli. I will actually attach it probably the same way, except I won't wrap it around. The reason this is wrapped around is one of the rivets came out. Now, I contacted RMJ Tactical, and they are sending me a brand new sheath because of that. But this right here was free, and it also didn't have this little lanyard on there. I actually seen this one in the photo, and I actually exactly copied that one on this one. But this is called the RMJ Tactical Origin. It is a neck knife, and you can see right there, it is skeletonized. It is very sharp, has a very sharp point, and this thing is a razor blade. The overall length is 4.125 inches. The blade length is 2 inches. It's made out of Nitro V. The weight is 1.3 ounces. I mean, it literally weighs nothing. The sheath is Kydex, and the price is around $100. I got this from them. It was a little bit more expensive on their website, but these have been discontinued, and maybe that's why they sent it to me, is because they had a few of them, and they've been discontinued from RMJ, so they're not going to make them anymore. So you can still find these. They did have a few of them left at Nashville Tactical Lounge. I think they were $125 on their website, but I've seen them some other places for around $95 or $100, but there again, they may not be in stock there. But this neck knife, it melts away. I'm being serious. It weighs nothing. I mean nothing, and you really can't even tell that you even have it on. This neck knife is 1.5 ounces, which isn't anything either, and this is actually even smaller than that. But since they're both neck knives, let's just compare them a little bit. You can see this one does have a fatter grip. This one is skeletonized. If you hold them up beside each other, the blade length actually goes to the RMJ Tactical by just a hair. I mean, just a hair. In the hand, this one actually feels like it might lock in a little bit better than this one. This one I don't feel like I have as good a grip on because the handle, actually the way it swoops down, really kind of locks that into your hand. But like I said, I was really surprised when they sent this with the order. I was pretty happy to see that. I just can't say enough about Nashville Tactical sending that to me because that was amazing. They didn't know I was a YouTuber. They didn't know anything like that. They didn't know I was going to do a video on it and give them a shout out and stuff. They just sent it with it, and it's amazing. It also looks like it does appear to have a bottle opener right there if you need one, but I don't know if I would use my knife to open a bottle. It seems a little sketchy, and make sure you leave it in the sheath if you're going to do that. All right, last up, the last knife that I have to review is this behemoth right here. And this is the Tops Silent Hero. This thing is big. But I want to say, and I did order it with like the tiger stripe blade or whatever camo pattern they call that or whatever. You can get it with or without that. And I think it was $10 extra for that pattern. And I just went ahead and got it. But this looks like a great white shark to me. I don't know why, but this really looks like a shark right through there. And it does have, I think these are called the Rocky Mountain Tread scales on it with red liners. Now this knife feels really good. It does have a nice hilt, I think is what they're called. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but it keeps your hand from sliding up on the blade. It has a huge choil right here, so you can really get up and do close work if you're wanting to make feather sticks or something like that to start a fire with. And there is some really aggressive jimping that really works on the back of this knife. It also has a lanyard hole there, and I believe these are micarta scales. I think they're a micarta. I don't think they're a G10. I could be wrong about that. I didn't write down the scale material on this, but I believe it looks and feels more like a micarta. Now this knife's overall length is 11.65 inches, so it is not a small knife. The blade length is 6.5 inches. The cutting edge is 5.5 inches because they take an inch out for that choil right there. The blade material is 1095 carbon steel, so it's a good thing they coat these because 1095 will rust. So you want to keep the edge of this knife oiled the best you can, and also you know, take care of it, wipe it off when you use it. If any of this coating starts coming off, make sure you keep it oiled as well. The weight of this knife is 11.25 ounces, 11.25 ounces. The sheath is leather, but I will be ordering a different sheath for a Kydex sheath because I don't like leather sheaths normally. This is a good sheath. It is good leather. I would just prefer Kydex. And the price is $159.95 from Blade HQ. Again, Tops makes really good knives. These are really high quality knives. And I want to say for a knife that weighs 11.25 ounces, it doesn't feel like it. It feels really good in the hand. It's balanced well, and it really doesn't feel like it's as heavy as it actually is. But I love that blade shape. It could be used for a lot of different things, and it just fit exactly what I was looking for. Again, I got this from Blade HQ, and I did a lot of research and a lot of searching for fixed blade knives, and I found some I liked better, but not for under $159. So I went ahead and I bought this one and ordered it because I really like this one. The only fault I have against this is the handle could be just a hair wider. It does fit my hand good, and the tread goes into my hand good, but if it was just a little bit wider, it would fill my hand up just a little bit better. But I'm not faulting the knife for that. I think it was a good price, and it's an awesome knife. And again, the leather sheath is good, but I would prefer a Kydex sheath, which I will be ordering. So there it is, everybody. Tell me if you like these videos. I know this was a long video. I had a lot of knives to talk about. I could have broken each one of them down into separate videos, but I decided not to do that. I decided just to go ahead and make one video about all of them. If you want me to do more videos on knives, let me know. I have a lot of knives. I can do videos on knives, and I'm looking to order a few more, not a lot more, but a few more, and I'll probably do videos on them as well. But like I said, let me know what your favorite knife is in the comment section below. I appreciate y'all watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you next time.